I'm Chaz Hogan, Australian journalist here at the Millennium Stadium ahead of the Welsh Cup Final between Bala Town's Wags and Caernarfon. It's as empty as a Baron Rouge pouch in here, and whoever thought playing a final at this stadium was a good idea is a massive galah. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 11, Episode 15 of The Impossible Dream with Bala Town, and today it is Welsh Cup Final day. We face Caernarfon in that final at Millennium Stadium, which is a very big treat for all of us. And then we're going to have our end of season awards and also your chance to vote for our goal of the season. So a massive, massive episode, whether we win, lose or draw the final. Of course, you can't draw the final, but you know what I mean. Now we do, before we get to this, have 3 games to catch you up on to wrap up the league season. So let's get to that quickly, starting with our warm-up for this game. We face Caernarfon in the league. Yamaguchi picked out Sean Davies to give us the lead, and Davies' safe shot fell for Marcus Baker to get our second. Davies pounced on a weak clearance to make it 3-0 before an own goal rounded off the scoring. So a very good performance this one, with a more or less Wags 11. There's a few ringers in there, but more or less it was the team that we can put out today. Sean Davies with a double, Baker with a goal, and then the own goal at the end there to wrap it up. If the final's as good as this, I will be very, very happy indeed. Next up, we played, of course, second in the league's fellow professionals, Caernarfon Druids. Let's see how that went. Ben Evans gave us the lead before Ignacevic made it 2-0 just before half-time. Davies crossed for Marcus Wade to make it 3-0, and Yamaguchi smashed in our fourth. Our former striker Simon Tate pulled one back for Caernarfon, before youngster Lewis James crossed for Allmark to finally end his goal drought. And Ignacevic added a late penalty. Oh, are we back? This was the Bala Town we know and love. Absolutely destroyed second in the league. It was nice to see Simon Tate again. It was also nice to see him come back and haunt us, to be honest. He's a good player and I hope he does really well for them. But Evans with a goal, Ignacevic with 2 penalties, Wade, Yamaguchi and Damien Allmark, lesser spotted on the goal scorers sheets lately. He got himself one in this one as well. So a really, really good, strong performance against Caernarfon Druids. The final game to catch you up on was against Aberystwyth Town. Marcus Wade put us in front, and Marcus Burgess sealed the points late on. So a decent performance this one. It was, actually, you know what, it was a good performance. Allmark, we started him hoping, having got a goal he'd do okay, but he didn't. And so this is more or less the team we're going to see today. It was a warm-up for the cup final, getting match fitness in. Wade and Burgess got the goals. A good, strong performance. As I said, it's just Allmark cannot score to save himself. So what has happened to him? What has happened to him? But anyway, there we go. We can see the way the league table finished up. We finished with 88 points from our 32 games, which is good. Caernarfon Druids ended up second in the table this year. And look at that. The New Saints equal on points with Aberystwyth Town. Caernarfon and Bengal City right there as well. Only 5 points between 6th and 3rd, which is promising for the future, to be honest. So that is the way that the league season ended up. Let's go and have a look, though, at this cup final and see what we can do. We are heavy, heavy favourites for this one, which is nice. Although it can only really go against us, can't it? Todorov is their manager. We've seen him bring Ruthen up. He's a good manager. He does like a passing style, a balanced passing style in this case. We're expecting him to come out in this sort of a formation. Of course, Buckland is a former player of ours, as is Lawrence Thomas. So there's at least 2 of them that are going to be lining up against us here. We're expecting them. You can see here they're a little bit narrow, but they do like to attack in wider areas. Passing network is there, and their key passes as well. Not afraid to go early. And this is a team we're sending out. These are the heroes to hopefully bring home yet another Welsh Cup for us. It is Burgess in goal. It is Robson, KDH, Ben Evans, and Griffith McMenemy. He is fit, not particularly match sharp, but fit enough for the final. It's going to be Sam York and Denny Garmy in midfield. Up Gareth comes in to play down the right with Dixon and Davies. Marcus Wade goes up top. The bench is Warren Gordon. It is Gurke. It's Curtis Owen, Sam Evans, and Damien Allmark. Let's hope we don't need them, but it's a strong bench even if we do. Alright, so here we go. We can see the way they're lining up. Millennium Stadium is absolutely empty. We can see the way they're lining up. Buckland, does start up top for them, and Lawrence Thomas is in their lineup as well. So that's all fine though. What do we want to say here? Challenge to pick up where they left off. Alright boys, you've been on a good run lately. Go out there and impress me. Let's go with that. It's been working recently, so we'll just stick with what's been working, and let's go win a cup final. And here it is. This is it. Cup final day in Wales, Millennium Stadium. I don't remember it having grey seats, but that's fine. Good to see the crowd practicing social distancing as well. Oh, can you imagine if they ever had the actual Welsh Cup final in the Millennium Stadium? I just don't think it has. That's a good ball in for Wade. It's a cracking ball in for Wade. And Marcus Wade gives us a 5th-minute lead. His 15th goal of the season. A cracking ball in by Robson there as well. Dan Robson, our young left back. And, well, that was just a little bit special, wasn't it? A stunning ball. Look at that. Begging to be scored. And Marcus Wade, he does what he's been doing for a lot of this season. He's 15th of the season. And he tucked it away nicely. That's what Allmark hasn't been doing for us this year. All right. It's a throw for Caernarfon. Ball back there. Can we nick that? No, not quite. You just wonder. That's where Allmark is strong. He does tend to sniff out those opportunities. But Wade, not quite on that level. Here we go with Evans. Evans gets it forward. It's there for Wade. Lays it off for Dixon. Dixon comes forward. Ewan Dixon, what can he do? Club captain, of course. He gets tackled. Oh, it's a terrible misunderstanding. And Sean Davies tucks it away. It's 2-0 after 10 minutes. 11th goal of the season for Sean Davies. And are we about to see a cup final riot here? Dixon did really, really well. Got it tackled away from him. And I don't even understand what they've done. Has he just played it back to his teammate and he wasn't expecting it? I don't quite understand. But Sean Davies didn't need to understand. He just needed to tuck it away, and he did just that. 2-0. 10 minutes gone. And the only concern we have is the fact that our left back's on a booking, really. Saunders gets it forward. Can we win that? No, we cannot. It's out there to Lawrence Thomas, formerly of our club, of course. One of their dangerous players. Oh, I tell you what. Lawrence Thomas, take a bow, mate. That is a stunning, stunning strike against his former club as well. There didn't seem to be too much danger on there, and he's just absolutely lathered that past Burgess in goal. Could Burgess have done a little bit better? It was certainly in the middle of the goal, so possibly he could and should have done better there. But Lawrence Thomas makes me think maybe we should have given you a little bit more time. He just didn't quite have it for us. That's the thing, isn't it? But anyway, a stunning goal nonetheless. So it's back to 2-1. Griffith McMenemy and Ap Gareth exchange passes. Back for Ben Evans. Forward it goes for Wade. Headed away, but Sam York has it. Back for Denny Garmy. Back to Sam York. York finds Davis in a little bit of space. Sean Davis is there. Oh, he rattles the crossbar. And that'll do it for the highlight. It's difficult to say too much critical of them. The goal that went in, it was just, I think, as you just got to hold your hands up and say stunning goal. Otherwise, we've essentially dominated the game. We just probably need to get another goal here to maybe dampen their spirits. Here we go with Ap Gareth. There for Sam York, for Dixon. Back to Sam York. York gets forward there for Davies. Knocks it in there for Dixon. Can Dixon hit one? Goes back to Sean Davies. He was offside, but it was oh so nearly a wonderfully worked goal. Ap Gareth not having the best game out there on the right-hand side, but his penalty, of course, got us here, so we had to start him. And we'll see how he does in this second half. It's going to have to be an assertive, boys. Don't get complacent here. We've got a stressed-out looking Griffith McMenemy. Just don't get yourself sent off, mate, and you don't have to be stressed. A little bit more from you, please, Ben Evans. Just don't get yourself sent off there, please, Mr. Robson. A little bit more from you, please. Ewan Dixon. Now he's stressed out as well. Perfect. And let's get back out there. Early highlight. KDH over a free kick. He goes out for Sean Davis. Can he get across in? We've got lots and lots of white shirts in the middle. It's blocked away. And now those white shirts in the middle need to quickly get back, don't they? Good pressure on the ball there. We pick it up with Griffith McMenemy. He gets it forward to Sam York. And he pick a pass. He can. It's a wonderful ball for Sean Davis. Oh, it's hit the post again. Davis has hit the post and the crossbar now. Griffith McMenemy, we've come out on fire at the start of this second half, I should say. And there it is, got to be. How has Sean Davis not put a second goal in for himself there? Sam York wins it back. It's again picked up by Caernarfon though, and they're clinging on, but they are still in this game. We need to get this goal while we're on top. Saunders has it for them. Wade goes to close him down. They lump it forward. Thomas has it. Don't let him run, boys. You've already seen what he can do. Another ball forward. It's headed away by Ben Evans. Garmy has it at his feet. Across to Griffith McMenemy. Forward there for Ap Gareth, mate. Don't get caught in possession. He doesn't. Sam York to Garmy. Garmy back to York. Look at Ap Gareth. He's right there. He's right there. Give it to the great man. He goes forward, does Evans. It's not the best, but Dixon picks up the loose ball. It's out there for Sean Davies now. We've got men at the back post. We've got men at the back post. It's there for Wade, and Wade sticks it away. A 16th goal of the season for him. Assist for Sean Davies. And, well, there we go. We'll give him some praise. We've come out on fire to start this second half, and we have got the goal that we deserve. That's 3-1. And it's a long way back now for Caernarfon, isn't it? Davies plays it back in. Wade is there. Good finish at the near post. And there we go. There is definitely... You can see the difference with having Wade up front, who's taking his chances, and Allmark, who just seems incapable of doing it. Here we go with Evans. Forward there for Garmy. Back to Evans. Evans spreads it out there for Davies. Davies has done... He always seems to be in space, doesn't he? Sean Davies, can he get another cross in? It's hacked away. Sam York picks it up. York gets it forward. He's looking for Wade on a hat-trick. Oh, that's a stunning header from Marcus Wade. A hat-trick in the final. A 17th goal of the season. I think that has him now tied with Damien Allmark for the Golden Boot. And we're going to have to bring Allmark off the bench now and let them have a shootout for this Golden Boot, aren't we? Goalkeeper, I'm not quite sure what he was thinking there. It's a good ball in from Sam York. Wade spots him off his line, loops the header over. And it's 4-1, and that should be that. It wasn't offside, so we don't have to check. And we're going to have to bring Allmark off now and have a shootout for this Golden Boot. So, Gareth, you have to go. Sorry, mate. Let's get Wade on the field. And I'm pretty sure Allmark has 17 goals as well. And this is it. It's a shootout for the Golden Boot. Here we go. Griffith McMenemy. It's there for Garmy. Garmy gets it across for Dixon. Dixon gets into the area for Wade. Oh, Wade goes down. It's a penalty. And Ben Evans is going to take it. Can the young centre-back get yet another goal in this season? If there's any chance that this game's not over yet, Evans could finish that here. Ben Evans sticks it in, and that is 5-1 now in the final. The second half performance from Bala Town has been nothing short of superb. There we go, really good. He's a good penalty taker, isn't he? Young Ben Evans. He looks a real player for us. Let's hope he continues to develop. Now, the thing with Allmark is that I don't know if he's ever not been our Golden Boot winner. Certainly not for a number of years. Maybe, I think, ever since when Buston Brew left, Allmark kind of just took over, hasn't he? So it's been a long time that Allmark has owned the Golden Boot. But as things stand right now, he's tied with Wade. Wade gets a ball in. There it is for Allmark. Oh, it's what he does now. He cannot find the back of the net. He thinks he's playing Gaelic football or something, and you get a point for getting it over. It's not how this game works, mate. You've got to get it in the back of the net. Come on. Can we get another goal here? 5-1, it stays. We are going to win the Welsh Cup, and that is a really good achievement for the Wags. They've done the double, the Wag double, and won both League and Welsh Cup, which is really, I mean, that's just think about that for a second. This is just a team of Welsh trained players, basically, that have come out and basically dominated the Cups this season, and that is absolutely brilliant. Really good. This isn't about our money. A little bit, of course, we can because we obviously can have the better facilities and that. But it's not really about our money. And we've also poached a few players. Maybe it is a little bit about our money. But this is just basically Welsh players playing Welsh players and doing a really good job at beating them. Allmark's looking complacent, mate. You have absolutely nothing to look complacent about. Wade over a free kick. Can he pick out Allmark? No, he picks out the keeper. You did that on purpose, Wade, because you don't want Allmark to get a goal. Saunders has it. What can he do? Gets it forward early. There's no one there for them. Griffin McMenemy has it. Looks it forward early. Oh, Allmark was there. He was lurking. Who is going to get the goal to get this Golden Boot? Otherwise, it'll come down to games played, and I don't know who would have played the more games, because Wade has played a lot. There's a ball forward for Allmark. This is it. This is his moment. Allmark! He still can't find the back of the net. And the ball goes forward, and the highlight continues with Caernarfon having possession, and that'll do it for the highlight. Couple of minutes remaining. Can we get another goal? It doesn't look like we can, but we have won the Welsh Cup. Well done, boys. You've deserved that. Wonderful stuff by the Wags.
Aussie, well done, mate.
You must be stoked. I can't hear you over all the people.
Yeah, look, I mean, we played well today.
Particularly second half, I thought we really did stamp our authority on the game. But it is just a shame that so many people decided to show up as empty seats. Would have been nice to have a few more people here. But we can go off and enjoy our summer knowing that we've played well. We've sent the fans off with a lot to cheer about over the summer. We'll come back raring to go again next season. So there we go, a Marcus Wade hat-trick. Davies, who had a really good game out there on the left, and a Ben Evans penalty gets the job done for us. But that strike from Lawrence Thomas is undoubtedly the goal of the game. It was a stunning, stunning strike. But congratulations, boys. That's a good win. So there we go, Bala Town lift the Welsh Cup. It is just a story of domination in that, isn't it? It's a famous treble as we do complete that. And we don't win many trebles, do we, really? We've dominated the league, but we haven't always won the cups. Bala Town, we get a little bit of money for the cup final. Medals for the winners there. We can see hopefully everybody there is WAG qualified. It looks as though they are, so good job me on not picking any ineligible players there. Another win in the Welsh Cup for Bala Town. That's 9 times now. Absolute domination of the Welsh Cup, if not the League Cup, and we don't want to talk about the Iron Brew. But a win there for Marcus Wade with a hat-trick. Redneck is spotted at Millennium Stadium. He's looking at KDH, Ewan Dixon, Sam York, Marcus Wade, and also Sean Davies for the Wales squad. And there we go. Now, one thing I did notice, actually, I wanted to point this out, is when the season finished, the league season finished, if we're going to have a quick look at rules, the prize money has shot up dramatically. So and I don't know about this in the game, but I'm assuming it must be true. As the league reputation grows, the money in the league must be growing as well. So that means it's a nice touch in the game, but that is also going to obviously help the other teams around us, that they are going to pick up this extra bit of money as well. So I'm hoping, having seen this, that more and more teams will be able to, because you think, add to that for the top 3, although they were already professional in Caernarfon Druids and the New Saints, but add to that some European money as well, and becoming professional starts to become something that looks feasible. So yeah, that was really good. But anyway, guys, that wraps it up the season for us. It's been a domestic 3 from 4. But guys, we have the end of season awards coming right up next. Let's see who wins Player of the Year. Let's see who wins the Golden Boot. Even I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the Bala Town end of season awards. Oh, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Oh, wow. What an audience. What a season that was. Finally out of the group stages in Europe. We've won 3 trophies domestically. We won't talk about the Iron Brew. But yeah, really, really satisfied with how this year played out. I hope you are as well. And I think the only way to begin the evening is to thank the players for their efforts this year by giving them a good old-fashioned hearty round of applause. Well done, boys. Well done. The first award this evening is, of course, the Golden Pen for this year's signing of the season. And this guy came in, 100,000 we paid for him from Afan Lido. And he really did redefine what's expected of a Welsh striker at this club. So without any further ado, the winner of the Golden Pen this year is Marcus Wade. The next award is the Golden Card, awarded to this season's worst disciplined player. And with 6 yellow cards, that honour goes to, I believe, a first-time winner of the award, Tomoya Yamaguchi. The next award is the Golden Bullseye, awarded to the player with the best pass completion. And I believe this guy it's the first award he's received during his career at Bala Town. And with a passing completion rate of 94%, he's well and truly earned it. It's the Wags goalkeeper, Iwan Burgess. The next award is the Golden Spoon, awarded to the man who feeds the strikers, the player with the most assists. Now, we had a 3-way tie for this award this season, so in virtue of having played less games and getting those 9 assists it took to win the trophy, the winner is Sean Davies. The next award is the Golden Anchor, awarded to the player we can rely on, that man with the highest average match rating. And this year, with an average of 7.28, there is no way that is the highest average match rating, but the winner is Damien Allmark. The next award is the Golden Soother, awarded to the baby of the team, this season's best young player. And he came in, we've seen him on the stage already tonight, was an absolute star for us. The winner of the Golden Soother is Marcus Wade. Next up is one of the big ones. It's the Golden Boot, awarded to this season's top goal scorer. Now, in previous seasons, this has just been the Damien Allmark award, but he decided he didn't need to score goals anymore. So, it was a tie for the Golden Boot. 2 players had 17 goals. 1 player had played more games. The winner of the Golden Boot is Marcus Wade. Allmark, you need to score goals to be the Golden Boot winner, mate. You can't just score half the goals you scored last year and expect to win it. Mate, you were the best striker in Europe, not even the best striker at the club. Have a think about yourself over the summer, and maybe we'll see you next year. Maybe we'll send you to Luton. Who knows? Unbelievable. Anyway, the next award is a big one for the players. It is the Viewer's Choice Award, as voted by you watching at home on YouTube. And we had 3 nominees for the award this year. And for the first time ever, we had a goalkeeper nominated. And with 50% of the vote, I'm very proud to say the winner of the Viewer's Choice Award is that goalkeeper, Mladen Tanaskovic. Now, before we get to the big one and announce this season's Man of the Town, Bala Town's Player of the Year, we do need to take a second to acknowledge our team of the season. If you do just direct your eyes up to the screen, you will see that the goalkeeper is Tanaskovic. The back 4 is Norrington Davies, Ben Evans, the youngster, KDH and Ignatievic. The midfield duo is York and Yamaguchi, W's there. The number 10 is Denny Garmy, well done to him. The wingers are Riola and Marcus Wade. And the striker is the disappointment that was Damien Allmark. Well done, boys. You've all had great seasons, apart from you, Allmark. Congratulations. Allmark, you've set standards, mate. You've got to live up to them now. You can't just score 50 goals one season, 17 the next, and expect everybody to be happy with you. The next award is the Golden Star for this season's Player of the Year. And, well, this guy, absolute star. Absolute star. And no, it's not you, Allmark. The winner is, with 50% of the vote, it's Marcus Wade. Alright, Allmark, we'll see you next season. Yeah, put your toys back in the pram, please. Alright, guys, well, that is it. Congratulations to Marcus Wade and the rest of the winners. It's been a fantastic night, a fantastic season, and I cannot wait for next season to begin. Really, really excited. I want to thank everybody for coming out in the auditorium. I want to thank you all for watching at home, and I'll see you next year as we look to, well, can we get back out of the group in Europe? Let's hope so. Enjoy the rest of your evening. So there we go, end of season awards done for another year, and there's a new man in town, and that man is Marcus Wade. 50% of the vote, he wins the the fans' play, or the club's player of the year anyway, ahead of Tanaskovic and Allmark in 3rd spot. Goal of the season went to Sam Evans. We'll come back to that in just a second. Marcus Wade also signing of the year and young player of the year. Team of the season, it's difficult to disagree with too much of it. You'd argue probably Dimov and Quinn should be in midfield, but obviously we saved them for Europe. They don't play as much in the league as others do, which probably explains some of the defence as well. But yeah, there we go. The Golden Boot, it did come down to appearances. Marcus Wade made less appearances, therefore he has won the Golden Boot. Allmark, I tell you what, 7.28 is not the highest average match rating, but maybe the game took a little bit of pity on him and gave him that award. Most assists, again, it went to Sean Davies for less appearances for his 9 assists. Ewan Burgess, the Wags goalkeeper, 94% pass completion, won that. Most man of the match awards, not an award we give out on the night, but Marcus Wade picked up that one as well. And Yamaguchi, consistency won out over Dimov's single red card, so he got the golden card for this season. Season in review, it was a really good Champions League campaign for us. We got out of the group stage and went down to Manchester City, even if in the end it was a little bit disappointing how we went out. We won the 3 domestic cups. We couldn't quite get it done in the Iron Brew again this season, losing in the semi-finals to Kilmarnock, who went on to lose in the final. We had a smashing of Haverfordwest. A draw against Clonelly was the moment to forget. Average attendance, 15% full. It is slowly increasing, but we're still a little ways away, aren't we? And 44 players used, highest in the league. It is the Aussie Villain Award, and I've won it yet again. Anything here we want to have a quick look at? We'll just accept that, basically win. Team dynamics, we can see that here. So we've got Ewan Dixon, Allmark and Tanaskovic as the team leaders. Again, we expect them all to still be here next season. Maybe Tanaskovic if we could get a better goalkeeper in, but I'd still like to keep him at worst as a backup. So I don't think that's going to be too much concern there. Team injuries, obviously Dale Morgan missed a lot of the season, and that's a shame because he's a good young player. I just worry a little bit that he's not going to quite develop. I should probably show you if I'm talking about him, shouldn't I? We got him from Manchester City. You can see there's still potential there. He's still only 20, so there is a little bit of time, but his problem as much as anything is that he's not WAGs qualified. So that kind of limits his game time a little bit. But with Norrington Davies in all likelihood leaving, then maybe that'll open up a little bit of game time for him. So that is that. Let's have a quick look at the squad. And again, a reminder that there will not be an episode tomorrow if you're watching live to give me time to do the summer transfer special. But ahead of that, we can see that Tanaskovic played the most games. And after that, a little bit of a drop-off, Allmark, KDH, Hines, Mackmeyer, Marcus Wade, Ignatievic. We can see everybody else there going down in the order of appearances. Players we didn't use, mostly youngsters here, so there's no one particularly. Felge is a useful player off the bench, so I don't know if we'll get rid of him. Dimitri Hughes, you want your backup to come in and do a job, and he certainly didn't do that for us. But we can see there, mostly we are using the players that we have. So that's a good thing. Goals, we can see there it was a tie at the top. Williamson was there. Riola had a good season with his 13 goals. Burgess, 11 goals from 5 starts isn't too bad. They were cup games, of course, for the Wags. Mackmeyer and Davies had good years, as did Yamaguchi and Felge, to be honest. Only 6 starts for him. We can see everybody else going down there in terms of goals. Everyone that got one. Most players got a goal this year, which is always good to see. If we're going to have a quick look at assists, not one standout player, but a lot of players making a contribution, which is always nice to see as well. Dimov, 7 assists. Considering most of those would have been in Europe, that's a really, really good performance. Hopefully we can get him back next season, but that's one for the transfer special, isn't it? So we can see everybody else there. And the average match rating, how Marcus Wade hasn't won that, I don't know. I can understand Burgess hasn't played enough games. Dimov maybe hasn't played enough games, but even Yamaguchi, surely there's players here that have played enough games that it should have gone to them and not Mr. Allmark, who I've even found him yet. Where is he? Allmark, look at this. He's all the way down here. How has he won? The Golden Anchor? It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy, but look at that. Everybody pretty much played well. Only a couple of youngsters. Brewerton, who plays mostly in Europe, only still just a smidge below 7. And Tanaskovic, who's a goalkeeper, so it's understandable. A really, really good season from the team there. But guys, that'll just about do it for today. It just relieves us to go back to goal of the season. And the way that this works, if you are new to the channel, is that the Sam Evans goal that the game gave us goal of the season, plus 3 others I deem worthy. There'll be a link down the top of the description to go vote on your favourite goal in a straw poll. So wait till you've seen the 3. Excuse me. Then go vote for your favourite. And before that, we'll have a quick look back at some honourable mentions. We scored a lot of good goals this year. So enjoy that. Again, no episode tomorrow, but I'll be back the day after. That will be Thursday, with our summer transfer specials. We look to really go big and hopefully really, really improve the squad. We do have our budgets. We have 38 million to spend. We have over half a million to spend on wages. Could this be the summer week? It is almost go big or go home at this point. We need to build on getting out that group stage, don't we? Take care and enjoy goals of the season. Here are top 4 goals from the 29-30 season. Don't forget to vote for your favourite.